Hey y'all, grab a seat. Say hello on the walk-in. Have manners. Don't act like Americans. Look at my. There goes my African American. My husband, y'all. Give it up for Skip while you're at it. Same soul, different bodies. Woo! Hey guys, just I always gonna show you how good I look. It's the chair in the way. Come on, don't act like you're not impressed. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all don't know. Damn, this thing look better. Hold on. The hair. Okay. This waist. I could do this all day. Hey, Tina. Um, Firstly, I forgot this is a talk show. We don't always have to do all news. And today we're gonna talk. We're gonna be humans. We're gonna understand each other, and then we're gonna go. It's not gonna be one of those long shows. I don't feel like it. Let's be clear. Y'all had an hour and a half yesterday. I'm transferring some of those minutes to today's show because Mama is tired. Um, I started to not even do the show, but I took a little poll. Hi, Wandy. I took a little poll on Twitter, and they said, "That's too damn bad." I'm tired, Grandpa. That's too damn bad. All right, guys. So I realized I missed a story yesterday. Um, y'all know I don't record over the weekend and Monday because I work. And during that time, I ran away. Skip is going to be very annoyed with the dynamics of this show because I do enjoy talking about my life. And coincidentally, circumstantially, I made that up. He's a part of my life. So it's my experience, high dose, to share as well. And Skip is more, I wouldn't say secretive. He's more, um, what's the word you use for people who don't share much of their life? Is it secretive? I don't care. It's not me, right? So I think it was Friday. Friday, I brought Skip some lunch on his lunch break. I know he's like bowling private. Of course you would know because it's you. Hi Zai, this is my baby in here. Y'all, my niece is here. Skip is more private than me, but this is my experience to share as well. So what you gonna do? Nothing, right? You're just gonna smile and let us collect these checks because they like when you tell your business, right? Nobody's getting rich by being private, okay? There's no geniuses here, well me, but there's no you don't do tech. I don't have a real job, so our claim to fame is our business, right? Don't like it, go somewhere else. You're not gonna go anywhere. We have to adapt. I'm not gonna tell the too personal things, but the stuff that I find funny, which is almost everything, we're gonna share. So anyway, on Friday, on Skip's lunch break, I went to the mall. I got his favorite Chinese food. It's not my favorite, so that was a ode to him because I really don't care for it. And he was having one of those days at work, and he is one of those people that can't separate work and high res, my baby. He's one of those people that can't separate work, personal life. So if someone pisses him off at work, I just go ahead and grab my helmet because I already know. My baby dumb. My baby can't separate the two. I was ever so thoughtful to go get him Chinese food. I come to bring it to him on his lunch break. Someone pissed him off at work. Your boy made the mistake and yelled at me. I'm mad dramatic. You got one time to yell at me. I'm either, and I mean this with all sincerity, I'm going to hit you because I'm a street brawler from Brownsville, Brooklyn. I don't take L's. I'm going to hit you. Or my new thing with age and I think maturity, I'll run away. To me, running away is mad mature. To you, it might sound childish because I would rather just separate myself than hit you. No, I'd rather hit you, but this is me trying to be mature. So I ran away. I did a 48-hour runaway. He yelled at me. I packed up everything. I packed up the dog. I packed up the General Tso chicken, the fried rice, the lo mein, the iced tea, the pussy. I packed it all up, put it over my back. You ever see a cartoon with the twig and the linen? Yeah, that was me. I ran away. So when I ran away, I touched bases with everyone that I don't get to touch bases with when I'm being a super mom, super wife, which is everyone. So I went over to Edgewood. I had a time. I recorded it. So he thought I just ran away to party. No, I ran away. But I went back to what I know. I know how to party. I went to Edgewood. I partied. I was in Buckhead partying. And then Sunday, and you know what's so weird? Even when I don't like him, I still save half my food for him. So when I went to Edgewood, I had some food. I saved half. And then when I went to work Sunday, I saved half. And then after work on Sunday, I just went back home and I just put the food on the table and I just proceeded like nothing ever happened, because you're not going to understand my point of view. I definitely don't understand yours. So sometimes it's best to just resume than, having a conversation that's going to make it, I'm going to hit you. I'm going to say, hey, I don't like when you yelled at me. You're going to say, I didn't yell at you. Then I'm going to say, what? I'm stupid. Like, what's the differences won't make a difference, right? So that was my method for this time, and I liked it. When I ran away, I got to party. I don't get to party when I'm here because we're both clingy and we don't engage with other people when we're not arguing. So I had fun. Now, love is amazing. Love is actually the most amazing thing about being alive after food. And I think it's still love because I love food. I don't food love. Get it? Genius. Maybe not that one. That wasn't a good example. But everybody has their own life paths and their own examples of love. And with those paths and examples, they see differently. All right. So I want to give you guys a tweet. And there's so many different ways to interpret it. And those life paths that you walked will have you interpret it in your vision. But I'm going to give you mine. And I understand and I respect everybody's vision. But I'm also judgy and I'm going to reign supreme when it comes to opinions. And we'll have a discourse. This is a guy from Twitter that had a tweet that stated, I hate when a woman, okay, see, the grammatical errors already, I'm already not. A, singular, women, plural, pick one. I'll pick it for you. I think that you want it to be singular. I hate when a woman sleeps. Oh God, I hate when a woman sleep over. I'm going to just do it like a caveman. I hate when a woman sleep over and I told her I have work in the AM and they don't move. Okay, maybe he's African. I'm hearing an African undertone. My apologies, brother. I hate when a woman sleeps over and I told her I have work in the AM and they don't move with a sense of urgency. I'm about to start work and you're sitting on my couch. Go home, Roger. My initial thought from my life experiences was, I know y'all not arguing over when a sexual guest has to leave your place of residence. If y'all had more class and didn't just fuck people to fill voids from not liking yourselves and were more selective and engaged with people you had feelings for, this combo wouldn't exist. Horse, right? So I'm an extremist. Here's the thing about life. When you know who you are, can't anyone tell you anything to knock you off your feet. Well, that's extreme and you're judgy. Well, hello, motherfucker. I know, I don't care. This is me. I have fun living in me, right? So yeah, I'm extreme. But one thing I'm not is a liar, okay? Let's go back to the original tweet and dissect it like this was English class. So the subject is woman, right? Verb is sleep. Verb is what you do. I'm not even good at English. It's just things are popping in my head. So we have a subject, predicate, and a verb, right? I know you guys don't know what's going on because everyone's dumb. Me too, but I have good memory. Kind of counters for the stupidity. The subject is woman. The verb is sleeping over. Now, the main verb is you. No, noun. Person, place, or thing is a noun. Noun. Let's deal with the noun. You, a person. Did you ever factor in that you are the problem? Because if you had the dignity and self-respect to only engage and invite people over where you sleep that you had feelings for, that you wouldn't be so annoyed with someone's presence that the idea of them staying past an interaction gives you anxiety. Let's slow it down for the kids in the back popping the gum. If the person that was invited over was a person that you had any inkling of feelings for, the feeling of go home Roger wouldn't exist. So, class, is the problem in this story women, or is the problem the man? You guys are so used to just having frivolous interactions with people that you didn't realize when there's real feelings involved, there's different outcomes. Let's close this screen. Oops, that's my phone. The man for 100, Alex. Thank you. Now, here's my thing, right? A lot of people are bracing themselves for hits and hurts that won't occur if they weren't bracing so hard and allowing themselves to be lovable. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday. Oh, baby, you missed the dress? Hold on. I'll always make time. Okay, that's for people who wasn't here for the beginning of the show. I owe it to you all. Without you, I am nothing. No, actually, her. Anyway, I get so distracted with myself. Okay, where was I? Oh, people are so busy bracing for a negative interaction with a person that they are the cause of the negative interaction with the person. So now if you present yourself, you're holding back, you're not being lovable, you're just giving just enough to get what you want. You don't think we're all people. We all come with, I almost lied, said we almost come with sense. We all come with instincts. Now say I'm said man, my end goal is vagina. Everything doesn't have to be presented like the actual situation. Let's give a little flair. Let's give a little courting. Let's give a little comedy, a little empathy. You understand? When you treat people abrupt, transactionally, or just emotionalist, you're going to get the people be like, hey, well, I'm leaving. You got money for lunch? You're gonna pay for my Uber? My hair needs to be done. You are going to get what you put out. You are sometimes, and it's hard to admit, the reason that you're not happy. Everybody's playing the same game. On the women's end, they want to do the money grab. The man feels like they're being used. So they're going to try to get the most bang, literally, for their buck. So now it's what came first, the chicken or the egg? The person that made it transactional and weird, or the person that's just trying to monetize or get what they want with giving the least? That's the game. Everybody doesn't want to feel used. Everybody, hey, is that my Libra twin, Markeisha? Hi, everybody say hi to Markeisha Marie. She is a lovely New York City entrepreneur, glam, fab shoemaker. And I love her down, and she's a fellow Libra. And she said, I'm downloading that app to come see my Libra girl spew stupidity about love. And here she is. But here's the thing. Everybody is trying to not be embarrassed. And when I say not be embarrassed, they already know it's going to end. They just want to have the coolest conversation for the group chat. Yeah, I got a bag, I got a shoe. He only fucked once. He ain't last long. Everybody wants to be able to walk away with the bragging rights. The guys doing the same thing. Yeah, I got the neck and I just sent her in the Uber. Y'all are so lame. Because when you give more, you get more. Okay? Not to use me and Skip as an example, because we really fight like Gina and Martin and Pam in here. When I met Skip, from the moment I met Skip, niggas was just, you couldn't tell me this wasn't a soul that I just bumped into from another life, and we just, not you again, motherfucker. Not from when the last time I seen you was by the Nile River and Cleopatra was being a hoe. It was just like that. Just two souls, another realm, and we do it over and over again. He didn't care how vulnerable or clingy he was. I didn't care how vulnerable or clingy I was. We are in our mid-30s at this point. You get that childish, oh, and She ain't sleep over. I kicked her out. As soon as I got the neck, I asked her, what you about to do? And she said, oh, nothing. Nah, you don't get the most out of life giving the least to people. Listen, one thing about me, I ain't never, ever, ever go where I wasn't celebrated. Hey Ace, what's going on? I don't go where I'm not celebrated, and that's why I don't get hit with the what you about to do. Get the fuck up and go in the kitchen and make breakfast. You eat pork or turkey bacon. I prefer pork. Turkey's like rubber bands. I don't go nowhere just because I need to get a little kick off. They make toys for that. If you have these sexual urges, there's something for that. You don't have to go somewhere where you're being timed. It ain't that. I'm going to be here for when you going home. When the good Lord calls me and I go into my resting place home, I don't have to be rushed. Markeisha says this happened to me as well, but this isn't every situation. It's okay for a man to tell you that you have to go and you have to leave after a night having a good time. But you missed the show, Markeisha. I'm not about at 30, 37. I'm going to be 38. It's Libra season. I'm going to be 38 in 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I no longer do things off of impulse, off of drunkenness, off of loneliness. These things are mistakes or interactions that you make in your 20s. You live, you learn. And that's why a lot of niggas, they be saying older niggas like younger bitches, because they're still living in their regret period. They're still figuring things out. So sometimes men need people who are stupid and still making mistakes. And that's why they'll look at a bitch and be like, nah, she gonna need more than just some dick and bubble gum. She gonna need me to put some food in the fridge. She gonna need some money on that mortgage. That's why they going for the little girls. Those are the times you make mistakes. Fast forward to your mid-30s. No, you cannot fuck on me and don't call me tomorrow. No, I'm not so horny that I would tolerate disrespect and have a nigga, he fucked me today, and I go on his Instagram, he had his baby shower. No, those are the mistakes we make in our 20s. So no, I will not be in a situation. I'm not saying I was never, in a situation, I'm above anything. I'm above these situations at my stage in life where someone can't hit me with the, what you about to do. Because here, let's take it a step further. The man has to go to work, right? Why am I sweating? Nikki put some crack in my water. Hold on. You can always blame Nikki for a good cocaine binge. Okay. And my air conditioning is on 74. I don't know why. It's the lights. It's the lights. Let's take it a step further. I'm a Libra. I play devil's advocate. I try to understand everything. Even if I don't agree, I want to understand your standpoint. The man has work. Let's go back to, back to the subject. Subject, woman. Verb, sleep, right? Man has work. There are married people who work remotely, right? When you are married and one partner works remotely, the other person doesn't have to leave. It's just like when someone likes you, they'll find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. If someone likes you, they'd be like, oh, yo, go have some lunch, go do this, I'll get with you. But let's play more Libra games. What if the person doesn't know how to be seen and not heard? What if one of those people, I hate people that feel like silence is awkward and they have to keep talking. And it's just like, shut the fuck up, I'm doing something. So you also have to know who you're entangling with, right? This all comes back to the person. The choices we make, the choices of the people we bring into our homes, the people that we want to affiliate with, the people that we sleep with. I still find the problem to be the man in this situation. He is the one that wanted the sex with someone that he doesn't have strong feelings for. So her staying past the sexual activities is annoying. It creates anxiety. It creates him to make this tweet that went viral. I would hate to be the bitch that sees this Abby and says, motherfucking Gal Ripken, he's talking about me? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I would put myself in a wooden box and set it ablaze. Because, and guess what? Let's play some more. Guys will come on Twitter and tweet like this, but when you're in their presence, they make it seem like they're obsessed with you. And then they'll play like gaslight you and be like, oh, where you going? You gotta go, so they love you. And then go on Twitter and say, damn, bitches can't read the room, go home, Roger. Someone was the inspiration for this tweet and woke up this morning so very embarrassed they probably called out of work. Don't fret, my young queen. You're not the problem. This man that gaslit you, pretended that he wanted you to come over because he wanted that sweet old vagina, but he really wasn't into you. He should have been more transparent. He should have known who you was. He should have only invite people over that he wants over, so it doesn't feel like overtime when you're there in the morning. And guess what, Markeisha? You said you would hate to be the bitch who doesn't know when to go home. It would never be me because I'm the biggest vibe I've ever met and niggas don't want me to go home. I'm still on my first date with Skip. I ain't go home since. It was February 25th of 2001. And Skip asked Scrooge, yo, please hook me up with Diamond. Scrooge was in Atlanta. He said, yo, bitches love Pasha. Let me ask Diamond and Brianna to pull up to Pasha. I pulled up to Pasha. Skip was there. He was cuter in person than he was on FaceTime. Because when he was on FaceTime, I wasn't really that impressed. He was cute. He had a nice little texture in his hair. I knew he wasn't full black. I actually like my men full breed. But you know what? I need something to challenge the 4C crinkles that come out of my head. And I said, I guess. Y'all paying? They got hookah? I called Brianna. I said, this is my homeboy and some nigga that like me. They want us to come to Pasha. Brianna brought her nice BBL down to town. I brought mine. And what I did like about Skip was he wasn't sweating me. Didn't you just call somebody and say you want my presence? Why you not sweating me? And then a girl started speaking to Skip. Skip, what I do? Her purse was on the couch next to Skip. I picked up her purse. I moved it like that, and I sat down, and I said, I heard you was looking for me. He said, you acting like I won't kiss you on the mouth right now. I said, ew, do it. Ain't been home since. It's probably a mole on the fridge, maggots coming out the packs of meat. I ain't been back since. But you know what would have never happened? It would have never happened if he didn't follow up with the admiration, the excitement. I could take a clue. You need to turn your ads up, Diamond. I don't know how to do that. I am an old lady. You think I know technology? I'm going to call you when I get off this show. Keep in mind, I'm a Libra, and I'm very funny about people understanding my space. You know what? We different Libras because I don't want space. I was just saying it. I am very self-centered, and Skip is clingy, and it feeds each other. I'm just like, oh, I'm so pretty. He's like, yes, baby. We are Pepe Le Pew, and nobody even know the bitch that he was kissing on because he just loves so good. Skip is Pepe Le Pew, and I like that. So you got to understand, you got to read the room. What? You only seen a man in the house, y'all ain't never been out? No vacations, no dates, nothing? Oh, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it. He don't love you. He don't even like you. A lot of people lie to themselves about their position in people's lives, and that's why they end up in the situations they do. Because the signs are there, but everybody has an overinflated view of themselves. Everybody can't be top dog to everyone. And it is that ego that will lead to your demise. The signs be right there. Hey, babe, I'm hungry. All right, what you gonna eat? Huh? Not get dressed? We not going to Port Calvin's? First sign. Damn, baby, I need a break. Oh, child, you know the last time I've been to Miami? You want to watch Miami Vice? Bitch! Huh? The signs be right there. Ego will be the demise of all. Either you're egotistical, delusional, or dumb. Pick one. Pick one. But you got to go where you're celebrated so no one can ever make you feel like you're imposing on their space, because that gives me the icks. When I get up, I actually want to do a test. I don't plan on going anywhere. I just want to do a test. I'm going to grab my bag. I'm going to start putting stuff up, and I'm going to act like I'm leaving. And if you just go, bye, it's bye for real. You're never going to see me. But, hey, where you going? Little things, y'all. We too old to be acting like we don't read the room. Where you going? Oh, no, I got mad stuff to do. Nah, you coming back? Just little things let you know what place you hold in someone's mind. So you won't get put on the Twitter jam screen. This is about a real person. A real person is really in their bed right now hanging over the side because someone wanted to know when the fuck they was getting out of their house and said, go home, Roger, because you didn't read context clues. Lo siento. I'm so sorry. But, it's not over. It's not the end. Fuck them. We ball. We live and we learn. You should have learned already in this age range. It doesn't look like any spring chicken. These are people in their 30s. But that's all I have to say about that. But it goes back to life experiences. Some people are okay with just being a sexual partner or a sexual encounter. Some people are the love child. They never saw their mom with their dad that's their husband. They were raised by a woman that always was by herself. Or the smallest life paths or things that you viewed as a child will continue into your adulthood, and it's what you normalize. I know I was raised by a married couple. All three of us have the same last name. So the love that I see, or the interaction between a man and a woman that I see, that I exert, is from what I've seen. It's that simple. You could even have an aunt. That aunt could be the influence. It's the smallest things, and that's why I said there was a whole bunch of different opinions on this tweet. People saying, yes, go home. People saying, if you really liked her, this is home. Also, I'm going to drag my hometown. I hate to do it, but I have to. A lot of people made this about being homeless. I read the comments, and everybody said this is hobo sexual season. If you don't know what a hobosexual is use the base word. Hobo means bum. Sexual means your sexual orientation. People who are attracted to people for where they're going to live. Now, I understand the rent situation in New York City, y'all. Frightening. Okay? So, some interactions may be under the guise of homelessness and not being homeless. I didn't even factor that in because here in Atlanta, everybody has a home. Everybody has a home. That's one of the factors that can change the perception of the tweet. If you're living in a city where the rent is $3,200 and you see someone not wanting to go home, your brain is going to go to, hey, this person is homeless. If you live down in Camp Creek by the airport, I wouldn't live there because I have class. You could probably get somewhere to live for $900. I didn't factor this in. I'm a big girl. I like big things. Quadruple that. I don't know that. But I'm just saying the option is there. I don't know if these options exist in New York City. So we're dealing with regional factors, social factors, domestic factors. Let me read the comments and rant some more. My girl Marquisha said, I am one of them because the people do not have homes to go to, and baby, the rent here is even higher than ever. See, smallest things can change your perception of this tweet. My girl Junie says, I feel like if you really liked her, you would handle her with more grace. You can have your boundaries, but you wouldn't be talking about go home, Roger. Doe says they don't even have headboards. I'm going to tell you because I love people's perceptions. I called Skip before the show. I said, hey, babe, I know you're at work, but are you going to be able to be in the chat? Because I have a relationship. I love doing relationship talk with Skip because Skip is such a unique person to me. Skip is a hood nigga lover boy. No one you're ever going to be. He has his faults. He's very psychotic. He is not perfect. But baby, when it comes to love, you're not going to outlove my boy. There's only 2 signs from the planet of Venus. Venus is the planet of love. It is the Libra and it's the Taurus. There is no other sign in the zodiac that comes from the planet of love than myself, a Libra, and Skip, a Taurus. And that is a lover boy. He outloves me. He's very thoughtful. I'm more self-involved. I will get to loving you when I get out the mirror. Skip will break a mirror and hold it for you with blood pouring down. It's just, but he has his cons. We're not going to gas him up. He has his problems and he's on thin ice. But I called him to get his perception of things. And I said to him, there's a tweet going viral about a guy that wants a girl to get out of his house. And I feel like this wouldn't happen if he actually liked her. Then I also said, I also don't like, and this is just my opinion, I don't like people, I call them weirdos, that need space. I'm an extremist. You're not going to agree with everything, nor do I care. There's people who on Twitter, they say, I don't need to speak to my lover every day. Matter of fact, let's take it a step further. If we're married, I need a separate house because I need my own space. To me, that's not love. I have a furry companion. His name is Gotti Too Hottie. He's a pug. He's the only person tattooed on me, right? This is love. This is love like I've never loved. When I think about Gotti, and he's raising his head because he hears his name, I don't ever think about space. He's annoying. He only loves me for what I do for him. If I don't have a snack, he would walk over my dead corpse, and still I choose to love him. I don't want space. I don't want a separate house. I don't want to go a day without interacting with my pet child. So when you think about love, you don't think about space. Cool, it's different with a human. I called Skip thinking that he was going to agree with me because Skip is the clingier out the two of us. And Skip said to me, and it made sense. And this is why I enjoy being a Libra, because I can understand things outside of my experience. Even if I didn't live it, if you tell me it, I can visualize your experience and I can accept it. Skip said to me, and I thought he was going to be my side. I'm like, yeah. And then I said, baby, y'all not real lovers because y'all want separate apartments and separate. And he said, Julie, I want a separate apartment too when we make it. I don't care how much. We have 2 apartments now, and that's for a different reason. And I'll tell y'all a different day because our tempers are really bad, and one of us is going to go, and it's going to be him because I'm the better fighter. He's just the man. I'm the better fighter. So I said to Skip, these people aren't real lovers. They need space. And he said to me, and I was first offended, and I'm going to tell you when I lost my offense. He said to me, I feel the same way. I can't be around somebody 24/7, 30 days of a month, and not feel like I need personal time. And then I said to him, well, I love you more because I never said, hey, this is too much skip overload, abort mission. And this what made sense. That wasn't my experience, but it's his experience, so I accept it. He said, Julie, when I am in love, I am super clingy. I am in love, I am clingy with you. To the point, if you're drinking water, I'm going to get up and get a coaster and put it under the water for you. If you are in the shower and I know how hot you bathe, I'm going to get up, go bring you a water so you don't get parched in the shower. If you drop a shirt, he said, so loving you every day exerts so much energy. I don't get the time to pour into myself. There are things that I need to do that I will overlook to attend to you. So when I say at least one day out the month, or I need you to go to your space, it's not less love. It's I gotta pour into me now. Because when you're around, I pay too much attention to you and I can't do my shit. All you have to do is flatter me. All you have to do is flatter me and I'll get your point of view. So we're dealing with somebody who's not as self-centered to me, because I could love you, but you're going to have to hold on. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be playing. I'm going to be making jokes. I'm going to be watching videos of myself. I'll be watching this 3 times today. While Skip is in the back saying, hey, can I get a conversation? I'm just like, nigga, I'm busy. And then I'll trot over there, give a little hand job to get him off. But his love is more attentive, so it exerts more energy and it takes away from him. So I get the logic of, hey, I need my space. Cool. All you have to do is flatter me and I'll see your point of view. Back to the comments. Junie said, I also feel like you don't have issues like this with hood niggas. Dating hood niggas, they want to take you out, show you a good time. They're not trying to kick women out in the middle of the night. They just different. Poseidon says, now I see why people like my grandparents had separate bedrooms. I sleep in the guest room every now and then. Doe said, damn, my man is here. Bye. Catch the show on YouTube. I know that's right. And give him a good old diamond hand job for me. Because, it is motherfucking pouring outside. I know it. Skip's nickname is Handjob Bob because he has an unhealthy obsession with hand jobs. And out of love, I just do what I'm told. So you go ahead and do the damn thing on my behalf. But yeah, guys, I don't want to take away from anyone's life experience. I just take love very seriously, and you're not kicking me out. And I'm also not going to be somewhere that I'm not loved to be kicked out. Are we all on the same accord? It don't no, and we don't have to be. Do we all understand each other's point of views? Yes, cool. Let's get into some celebrity gossip, right? So I don't know if you guys know, but I have a big surprise for Skip today, and he doesn't know what it is. Oh, I'm certified lover girl, certified pet fat. Bah, bah, bah. I have a big surprise for Skip. Something that he said popped in my head, and I said, let me go ahead and trick on this boy real quick. Go ahead and tell your folks them at work that you can't stay the whole day. But the rain is kind of gonna fuck it up. But anyway, let's do a little bit of celebrity gossip, y'all. Y'all always finding a way to get an hour show, and I don't like it because this is for free. I don't like it.
People who you look up to.
If you are a avid watcher of the show, there are a couple of people that I hate immensely, that I am not impressed by. You need to make a Discord. Hey Ace, I'm gonna call you after the show. Don't tear me down in front of my friends. This is new. Y'all lucky I'm doing it. I just want the money to show up. Someone told me I had to work for it. Y'all know why I'm here. Y'all know why I'm here. I'll call you. Y'all know who I hate. First on the list, we got Nicki. Second on the list, we got 50 Cent. Third on the list, we have Little Boosie. 4, 5, and 6 are interchangeable because I hate people daily. If you're ever so lucky to be hated by me, shout out to you. This just passed my desk. It was Boosie asking Young Miami, what would she do if her son wanted to paint his nails and this 4, 5, and 6 is white people? Here's the thing before I go in the clip. I don't hate white people. I hate what they stand for. And if you denounce your ancestors and you're accountable for what they did to the black people, then you can come and enjoy the show, and I will treat you with love, kindness, and respect. Y'all know my stepdaddy is white, and he denounced his people, and that's why I play with him. And he doesn't have kids, and he tells everybody he has a daughter named Julie. The day I go up to his job and this 6'4" blue-eyed white man shows his daughter, his only daughter that he tells people is a daughter, and I'm a big booty BBL black bitch from Brownsville, Brooklyn, they are going to clutch their pearls and spit up their tuna casserole. Anybody who knows what's really going on, I accept and love. It's when you play stupid and act like our people wasn't purposely oppressed in their systematic efforts to keep us down to this day. When you start acting oblivious to that, that's when I start talking shit about y'all. But if you know what's going on, have a seat. Now, Boosie asked Miami about her son wanting nail polish and what she would do, and this was her answer.
All of them got it. So next he coming to mom. Mama, can I get my nails done?
What you gonna say, Karish?
What you gonna say, Karish?
What I would say is I have said some ignorant shit before in the past, and I feel like you have to accept people for who they are. And
Taking them to the nail shop.
I think that you're raised that it's wrong. But life is
Yes,
life.
I am.
Life
I'm
is
a
life.
Southern Baptist.
Everybody is different in life.
I'm a Southern Baptist. I would say.
Your dad was a pastor. You grew up in the
No,
church.
my grandfather was a pastor.
Here's my thing. First of all, Boosie's obsessed with homosexual men, and his curiosity in sexual men makes me curious. But nonetheless, I'm an extremist. I don't have any safe opinions, and I kind of get annoyed when people do the safe answer to things and then try to cater people's feelings. I don't give a fuck about people's feelings. You ask me a question, you better brace yourself for someone who's going to tell you their truth. First of all, it's no. It's no if it was a boy. It's no if it was a girl. Children cannot do what adults do. So depending upon the age of this child asking for the polish, whether it's a boy or a girl, is no. I be seeing y'all with y'all 7-year-olds in the nail salon, and they're getting acrylics, short acrylics. You think that makes it any better? I just don't know what you're introducing children to not have these boundaries or knowing that certain things come with age. 1. 2. It's still no. It's still no. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no until they're an adult and they can make their own decisions. I'm not here to be friends with a child. You're here to raise a child and in the way you best see fit. I'm not going to encourage things that I don't want. But if I see that this kid keeps on leaning towards it, I'm not going to make them deviate from what their heart's desire is. But I'm going to say no the first 17 times. No, that's for girls. No, that's for girls. At the 20th time, I got to say, damn, the boy likes nail polish. Hey, what can I do? I'm not going to beat him, disown him, not love him. I tried my best. This is what he wants. But this is at an adult age. This is not no 7-year-old boy. I'm putting heels on him. I wouldn't do it to a 7-year-old girl. Okay? That's my opinion. Whether you like it, I don't give a fuck. Okay? So, next story. I know there's still people voting for Trump because there's people who counter. And I don't give a fuck about politics. It's just a story that I'm covering. We're all doomed. We're all puppets for the elite families that actually run this world. So it's just, as I tell you every show, wrestling, who's your favorite wrestler? Mine is still going to be Kamala. Okay, so the orange guy, he had something very disrespectful to say about my people. When he was just like, the Haitians are eating the dogs, eating the cats. And I was just like, maybe you never played the game telephone, when you whisper in somebody's ear and there's 10 people in a circle. By the time it gets back to the last person, it's a whole different message. I don't know if the first message was the Haitians or the Asians, because Haitians and Asians don't play in my people's face, because there's a whole group of people here that are known for chopping them up and selling it to the black community. We eat it. We don't question it, but you want to play in Haitians' face. But now let's take it a step further. But there's a very special group of people, white people, that participate in bestiality, and they're fucking the dogs, they're fucking the cats, and you skipped over that topic. And now we have accused of animal porn, a trio facing 1,400 counts of sex with dogs, horses, cows, goats, monkeys, giraffes. We have bigger fish to fry, and you always skip over what white people do wrong, which is almost everything. All right. I don't know why and who told Chris Cuomo to ask Suge Knight's opinion on anything on News Nation. But it was very embarrassing. Not embarrassing. I was very nervous because this is Suge Knight we're dealing with. And I don't know why you think he would have a professional bone in his body. He doesn't even have conversation etiquette. Everybody's talking over each other. They're saying, you got 60 seconds. The damn jail phone said, you have 60 seconds on this call. It was just a mess. But I'm going to play a short excerpt. This is 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I don't have the attention span, and I don't expect you to. But they're just asking a whole bunch of Diddy questions on News Nation.
Cubby used to work for Interscope. This guy's job was to bring underage girls and girls to have sex with employees and other artists, to the point where his friend got caught up with the same thing. How they raided Puffy House for sex trafficking, they raided his friend's house for sex trafficking.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Get him.
He never was an artist.
Sure. Can you say something? Can you say something
you really
positive?
look at the whole situation.
Because you only got 60
Everything I'm
seconds
saying
left.
is positive. And I got to hand him a call right back.
All right, Suge, you call back. Do
Not
you
gonna happen
think?
like that.
Do you think that
But
Diddy?
he can do so.
Do you think Diddy knows enough that it's a very delicate balance, that maybe investigators will want to know these other names and greatly reduce his exposure to criminality, to time, versus what people would do to keep him quiet?
Number one, I've been knowing him a long time. And we was friends. We're not enemies, but we were friends. He's not a dummy. So he's smart enough to work his magic. On top of that, this man right here, he been involved with the FBI and most of his career. Shit, he got power.
So, what I did get from the part that I could tolerate, I swear to God, I've never been diagnosed, but I do have ADHD, and everybody's talking about it, and I don't care. I go in and I go out. But what I did get, one, Kanye was right. I posted on an episode last week where Kanye was ranting on Drink Champs. And, Kanye and Diddy had a little weird spat, and they were posting each other's text messages. And Diddy said, I need to talk to you ASAP. And Kanye was like, fuck you to the feds. It was funny, but he was dead serious. And he talked about it on Drink Champs. Kanye said, Diddy's untouchable, or was, because he's been working with the feds for years. Suge Knight just said it on News Nation. Chris Cuomo asked him, do you think that he's going to be bringing other people down? Was he prepared for this? And Suge Knight says, listen, he got powerful friends. He should. He's been working with the feds for years. So, guys, as long as I don't see Jay-Z on this, I will be able to report you the news with no bias. But when they start bringing up Hov name, I'm going to need a day off to decompress and take it all in. Speaking of Diddy, while he's in jail, there's more allegations, more victims coming out. This is a new victim that came out yesterday. Her name is Thalia Graves. She's suing Diddy and his security guard for allegedly drugging and raping her at his first New York studio in 2001. She claims the assault was filmed and sold as porn, causing severe trauma. The lawsuit seeks damages, of course, and destruction of all copies. Just 30 seconds. We don't need more than that. Maybe we need less than 30 seconds. Yeah, so that's going on. I had one more Diddy story.
Okay, fun fact a lot of people don't know. That cheesecake we went and got was for Beyonce. She was upstairs the whole time. What we was talking about again? Hold on. Yeah, that's a fun fact.
For those who don't know, this is Fred from the band, Making of the Band. I don't know how young or old we are in here, but there was a show called Making the Band. Diddy gave people a false hope of stardom and fame. But like all other bad boy artists, they only got dick. Wrong time. I didn't mean it like that. They got dicked. Anyway, the most famous interaction with this band was when Diddy required them to walk to Junior's Cheesecake while they were in Manhattan. They had to walk over the bridge. And this is Fred. He is saying that the cheesecake wasn't even for Diddy. It was for Beyonce. But people were trying to read it wrong. They're just trying to make it romantic between Diddy and Beyonce, but they didn't factor in that this was at Diddy's house, a studio. So I used my intellect and I said maybe Beyonce was at Diddy's house recording a record. I also don't know these people. If he was fucking her, that does not change how much money which is in my account, which is not enough.
People don't know. People like, y'all walked together cheesecake. It was for Beyonce. I'll do it again. But yeah, because at first he was like, I want some cheesecake. But we took all night to do the process, right? So when we got back, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning. And me and Dallon got back first. Let me tell you how green these niggas is. So I'm the type of nigga. I listen to everything you say as if it's a contract. So if you say, walk to the store or walk to get me some cheesecake, I'll walk to get you some cheesecake. But I'm not walking back. And that's just what me and Dallon.
Long story short, he used his common sense and only walked to get the cheesecake. He said the contract didn't require him to walk back. While the other cast members walked back, he took a cab back, got there 3 hours before the rest of them, and they proceeded to tell Diddy and snitch on him. And Diddy said, he's right. I told y'all to walk there. I didn't tell y'all asses to walk back. And that's the end of the story. But they're going to put my girl Beyonce here to make it look like it was a little love situation. That girl was probably in there recording. Next story.
Stress our children.
So I also like to watch older people give their opinion on love and how they maintain love in a world where it's all on booty holes brown, pussy holes pink, spinning on ops. There's not much hope in humanity and even less hope in love. So Kelly Rowland says she spoke to a couple that has been married for 54 years and asked them how they did it. And this is what they said.
4 years. They said, make sure you're always, they said, make sure you're communicating, make sure you talk about finances, and make sure y'all make time to connect every week. I said, connect. She said, you know what I mean, connect. I said, yes, ma'am. And so I respected that. And she said, connect because we're attached to so many different things. Our phones, you know, our jobs, our stress, our children. There we get caught up in so many different things that this is the person that, you know, that you really like. This, after everything is done, this is your person. You know what I mean? And
your person wouldn't ask you when you going home. Go where y'all celebrated, not fucked on, y'all. Did we learn anything? No, we just gonna keep on fucking fine. Doesn't change my life. Oh my God, there's a toddler drinking beer. This isn't for the show. This was for my own amusement. It's probably not beer. Yesterday I showed y'all Jerry Jones. He's a football team owner, and you know, them white people be strange. So I showed y'all a video where he was looking at the players, talking about their stature, their height, their weight, and then he goes 8.5-inch dick. So he forgot where he was. He thought he was at his grandpappy slave auction for a second. Jamie Foxx heard it, abruptly ended the live. We had a major discourse on social media, and then he came back and says, I don't remember that. And this is what he had to say.
Fox video that came out this past weekend, and do you have any comment on it?
I'm not aware of the video. I'm aware of what the story was about, and so without making any more or less of it than you want me to, a story behind it is Jamie Foxx, before he was Jamie Foxx, used to come out to the stadium 15, 20 years ago, and I would watch the ball game from the end zone.
Sir, we heard you. We heard you. You confused it from one of your slave auctions, forgot where you was at, and we heard you. You can't take it back. And then you got to question people like Jamie Foxx and these elites and the people that they, take orders from and they canoodle with. I told y'all they think that third eye is in a butthole. Do what you want with that information. Oh, you know what? We haven't done health facts in a very long time. I keep on getting caught up in these stories and we're not taking care of ourselves. So let's bring it back. Let's not lose sight of us countering what Big Pharma is putting in us and making us have to take. Cilantro. Cilantro can remove heavy metals from your body. An average of 87% lead, 91% mercury, and 74% aluminum can be removed from the body after eating cilantro. It helps reduce heart disease, severe seizures, and reduce anxiety. Helps increase energy, improves hair and skin, improves sleep, and prevents urinary tract infections. Y'all haven't been reminding me about the health facts because we've been having so much fun kikiing, and that's what the man wants us to do. Get distracted with gossip and niggery and shit like that while we're killing ourselves with diabetes 1 and 2 and 3 and high blood pressure. I'm here to counter that. They're going to kill me soon, but not when there's such as 15 viewers, so we're good for right now. But I want y'all, from when I have to stop doing this, I want y'all to remember the lessons that were taught to y'all.
Oh, this ain't no joke.
I don't watch reality TV, but I know you guys do. But one thing, they gonna have a messy gay tearing everybody down. I love that. I love messy gays and I love a messy read. This is far too long. Let me just see a little bit of it.
Yandy, you shouldn't even laugh. You got a lot going on with your own husband in your own life. Y'all got all your hoes got going on.
You ain't gotta try to blast me. I know my type.
Bill, what do you mean by saying Yandy has a lot going on in her marriage? What have you heard?
I mean, do you follow the Shade Room? Scroll down there, you'll find it all out right there in the Shade Room. They up to date about that man in them hotels and all his girls. So y'all sitting there laughing and this ain't funny for me. This ain't no joke for me. This ain't no joke for me. This is my life.
We also forgot, Saucy Santana is on that list of the bitches that I do not like. I don't know where I want to place her, but you're blessed enough to be on that list, sweetheart. Thank me later. This world's so racist. That's why I told y'all yesterday I had a white person that wanted to watch my show and the reruns. And then I said, hey, y'all, should I clean up my act? Should I stop talking about white people? And then I caught myself like, no, I'm not going to suppress my experience to make white people comfortable. This is why. So last month we heard a story about a man that was at Chick-fil-A. Their chicken's not even real anymore. So why are y'all still there? Anyway, black people don't stand for nothing. Y'all don't boycott nothing, and they're Trump supporters. Chick-fil-A declines to fire a teen employee who listed a black customer as monkeys. This is the chick. This is the full. This is the A. Vividly right there, monkeys. But you got Waffle House firing young black girls for doing a lotto challenge. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was disrespected. There was no nothing. And Waffle House went. I just had Chick-fil-A this morning. Don't let it happen again. Poseidon. Don't let it happen again. But you got companies like Waffle House firing black girls for doing a lotto challenge that could have really just brought more visibility to the business, because y'all only known for wrestling and fighting and inconsistent prices. You get an all-star one day, it's $8.32. You go the next day, it's $18.32. Nobody's being fired for that. The WWF, WWE bros, nobody's getting fired for that. But just one black girl, records a little TikTok, a little ticky to the talk, and she gets fired. But you got these little white privileged Unabombers and shooters calling black men monkeys, and they still have their job. What's going on, America? All right, don't piss me the fuck off. Okay. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm very transparent because I'm better than you all. Not my followers, but the people that hate me. There's not a person that hates me that's doing better than me, and it shall remain that way. So there's no secrets with me. I'm very transparent. Everybody doesn't live the same way. Bad Baby? I always thought it was Bad Barbie. I don't know these people. Bad Baby says people discussing her weight loss are going to feel like shit when they find out from a health issue. This could be true. Everyone's throwing Ozempic on everyone. I do it too, because I lost 35 pounds from it, and the Kardashians and all those other people that y'all worship that I don't give a fuck about, they take it. But Bad Baby is saying, since everyone thinks I'm on drugs, y'all gonna feel like shit for talking about my weight. When y'all find out, beyond my health issues, I also just had a baby. I haven't had an appetite since birth. I don't believe you. You just say it right there. Y'all gonna feel like shit when y'all find out. Well, disclose it then. You have the power. You're on Ozempic. I'm gonna put it on you. And if I find out, I'm not gonna feel bad. I didn't wish death on you. My words don't have that much power. If my words had power, I'd be rich. Diamond, you will have $1 million in the next 2 seconds. My words don't have any power. I won't feel bad. Ozempic. Hey, y'all. I'm so tired of Diddy topics. When did it go away? Quincy, Christian, the twins, Albie Shore son, all of them niggas, they have Stockholm syndrome. This is their dad. They don't know that their dad is a rapist, murderer, woman abuser, money theft, homosexual, bisexual, booty diddler, baby oiler. They don't know. He's just dad, right? Can't fault them. They are children, and they also have brainwashed. And in their brainwashed delusion, they have released a statement. It's kind of too long. Let me just see what it's about. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating our parents. That's a lie. They're all true. Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing. That was your daddy. That we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. Debatable. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, hey y'all, I read enough. Things resonate with me very quickly. This was written by someone's PR. These children can't articulate any thoughts like this. They can't even emulate him the way they try. You seen the little dark one that wants to be him so bad? It's so cheesy and cringy. They did not write this. This is a PR save, and it didn't work. You know who's going to work on 99% of Americans? Because you guys are stupid. You put something on the screen, you read it, you shake your head, you believe it. Not me. I question everything. Them kids ain't write that. Go fuck yourselves. But the book that we did get is fake because her best friend said, hey, this particular book was not it, but there was a book. Hold that thought. It will be out eventually. Anything else that I care to share before I go about my day, because I have a great day planned for Skip. Yes, I wanted to show you guys something about the twins. Tia and Tamara one of them, because they look alike and I don't know who's who, said recently in an interview that they are no longer as close as they used to be, and it was very saddening to them. I guess one of the other twins heard it and reached out. So it had to be Tamara, because Tia clarified. No, it was Tia. Tia clarifies her comments about her relationship with Tamara, claims they're not in close proximity, but they still love each other, and quote, sometimes you just want a hug and you want someone to be as accessible as they used to be. I never felt that for Nigel, but I do understand other people's life experiences. Okay, y'all. That's all y'all gonna get out of me for today. Don't act like you're not impressed, because I am. I expect my ratings to go way up now. A little nip slip. I could care less. Thank you, guys. Nigel's going to catch a stray every day. Nigel's going to catch a stray because he was bad to me. Still is. Thank you guys for staying tuned to another episode of the I'm Not Impressed show. Today is Wednesday. Unfortunately, that means I have to be back tomorrow to show consistency, so the powers that be will finally allow me my riches that I am owed. So, same time, same place. Go fuck yourselves.